they're gonna need to move that. Alright. I don't have one down in this corner yet. And I just lost... How the fuck did I lose the entire storage thing for that area just by moving one? Oh my goodness. Okay. That battery's got to go to as well. And if I can copy that, let's see if we can get one that's not fucking red or pink. There's a blue. I'm trying not to get like pink and red storages and shit. I've had that on basically all of my maps and it's great and shit, but I'm kind of wanting a bit of a change with like just general color of storage. So let's get you guys up into this corner with it as well. And I don't know how like moving one square was enough to do it. This is basically the same color, kind of. Alright, so that's gonna go up into a corner. For some reason that one's like pink as shit. I could see if we could get one more nearly blue. Let's try for it. So far we've been... Oh, there we go. Okay, sweet. Fucking lucky. So far we've been really good with this map. Like, it hasn't taken too many goes to get not pink storage. I don't know if that is part of this internal room, but it's really just a color shift. Like, you can literally see like versus pink and blue and stuff. It's changing like the color. Plus I got to throw a floor in here eventually. What does this do? Stockpiles, raw resources, plant matter. Is it the drugs for the animals? Yes. Okay, that can stay there. I kind of feel like, fuck it, we can get rid of this. I know that this is super close to that color, but it's kind of a nice like raw gray color as is. So if I could get anything that's more of a blue, there's a blue. Alright. So the other thing too is I don't think I've got these storage spaces all set to same, but I will be soon, and that needs to at least move into there for the moment. So I can get that space out of there. And where the fuck did the Masterwork animal sleeping box come from? Where is my bedroom? It can come to me. I'm along here somewhere. There I am. Alright, I get the fancy ass animal box. That's going to me. I know it offsets like the whole like mosaic fucking pattern and shit, but I don't care. And I've got a shit ton of like sleeping beds and stuff, but we're going to have the traders soon. I've got 2 traders on the way. So let's go with building furniture. We have the furniture allowed back in here. So I think that's also going to do all the recreational furniture too. Copy that and paste it back in here. Because we moved it out so I could see it initially, but a lot of this stuff I'm going to sell because I'm pretty sure even though we've got a Masterwork double bed, I think all of our double beds are accounted for. Yeah. So if the allies want them, I can either sell it to them or I can throw it at them. There's 2 choices and it's entirely up to how interested they are in purchasing it. Get rid of the furniture out of there. And I think this is also some furniture. Yeah. Alright. So that should push the furniture out. And we've got a little art storage spot at the moment. So I don't need to put a shit ton in here because we're moving that. You might need to put some statues in here to make them feel better about how heinous this room is. But they don't have to walk in here as often as they should. Is this the same size as that? No. Where do we have like a medium-sized statue going? If I could find Human and Stone's bedroom. Hold on. Let's go find if I can. I'm pretty sure they're both home. They both need a statue to make them happy. Also, technically Farrell does, but he's not getting one. His bed's currently in the hospital. It's technically a hospital bed, but it's fine. I don't know if I want to give you an entire giant statue. That's a matter of if I can find them. as well, because I'm looking for human and I'm looking for Stone's bedroom. Human could be in a relationship. Maybe. I don't think so, but I kind of feel like she might be. Yeah, there she is. Human and chimpanzee. Yeah, you guys can have that. Okay, we found humans one. Let's see. I saw another statue. Let me grab that. Let's go try to find Stone. Because Stone theoretically shouldn't be up in this top part, but he was one of the first guys I moved over because he could do building and crap and mining, which is why he came over first. So he's either going to be up there or he's going to be down along like the top half of this somewhere. Realistically, I probably should have started over here, but this is fine. And where are you, Stone? I don't think I sent him out on a quest, so his bed shouldn't come up as unknown. Chalky could probably also do with one. Grasshopper could probably also do with one. But it's not for the same reasons. It's more so because they're just going to go fucking psychotic. I also realized we have frog for frog if frog wants frog. But, yeah. That'd be neat. Pre-existing colonists, you know. Alright, I don't see him unless he's down here. I don't think he died. Because I'm pretty sure I still have Stone. Where the fuck are you, mate? I may have gone past your bed and not even noticed. Oh no, there you are. There's your bed. Okay. Alright, so that's going to make them happy. There is one other colonist that wants something. I feel like it's like maybe Nat, but I'll figure it out when they have a tantrum, I guess. It'd be fine, it'd be easier that way. Okay. Psychic Soothe. Nice. They could probably fucking do with that. Honestly. I don't give a shit which like half of my colony is getting it. Like having at least part of my colony being happy is nice. And I should probably start looking at doing some flooring as well. That's not a thing, is it? No. Okay, so I think we've got like the walls of give or take everything built at this time, which means that any additional stone that I have is additional stone, which is good. And the reason why it's good is because that means I can start building shit. Now, I do not want these two to get built first, even though I can pop off the corner here and mine that later. If they could build these two in here, it would be a bit easier. Because like my animals are going to keep coming in here. And I need a second one of these. Or a fireplace, but I kind of can't fit a whole fireplace in this room. What are you doing? You're repairing shit. Oh yeah, they're putting fucking food in here. Hang on a ticket. Yeah. I could link them all. Are they all linked? They look like they're all linked. Okay. Let's go a few lot. I don't know if this has grabbed every bench. It looks like it. Can you guys link that? With these new ones that were made, there's no food. There's dye, jade. Okay, no corpses. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, because that should stop them from bringing food in here. I don't know why they brought it over, because they're allowed to store it in, you know, the other space. So, unless somebody dropped that. There's like 50, 60 fucking simple meals on that pile alone. So I don't know where somebody got that from. But I will need to start putting these in here now, which is fine. I guess you were kind of like in line with that, give or take. Yeah, you're in line with that one. So I think I only had the one, and they have the extra one that's on the ground, which I am going to need to lift and move because it's mostly slate in there, which is fine with me. So I'll just move it for the moment. It can sit there. And that will mean that everything that's in here should get moved out. Now, I do want this to still technically be stone and slag, if I can. So I don't want production stuff. I don't want art. Basically no buildings. What I want this to be is mostly just chunks and slag. Yeah, stone chunks, slag, and the mechanoids slag and stuff. That works for me at the moment. And maybe the bi-coated shit. Seal setting shit on fire, that's fine. Let's see. Bi-coated weapons, allow burnable. Don't allow the non-bi-coated stuff. I don't know what it just squeaked about then, but yeah, allow smeltable, allow bi-coated, allow burnable in this area because I don't think I've got it anywhere else, and I don't want it to be this pile outside because it is kind of like rotting my stuff. So we'll get rid of that spot. Okay, what's going on, Steel? And you're just setting shit on fire outside, it's fine. I think I do have to allow that to be like actual weapons, maybe? Hold on. Weapons. Allowing that. I don't know if it's just going to bring all weapons in here or if it's only those categories. We'll find out because I think that's part of the problem. I'm pretty sure I've got these set up to be don't allow bi-coated weapons. I do have burnable shit on those, but it's fine for the minute. Okay, and I will have to get rid of that square too. And I will have to mine these out eventually and put a bridge up above this area too. I think I need a bridge here as well for keeping the animals out. Yeah, okay. Because at the moment I can't keep the animals out of here. And I'm pretty sure I said that like... the guinea pigs can't get into these zones. Hold on. Guinea pigs can't get into grow spaces. There's one missing. There we go. They will eat this shit up. And that included. I don't want you guys to have that. And then I also don't want thrumbos to be in these areas. The panthers can do hauling. It's fine. My panthers and my cats are still isolated in here. Because if they go too far from food, they will find themselves starving because they just won't go find food. So yeah, that resolves that. They are moving all of this out of here. We've still got like a lot to move. And I reckon we'll just take the ones that we had. I'm just going to go pop them down with where they were. Because why the fuck not? I already built them. And that's what they were for. I realized that I'm going to put one of the 5 foam poppers straight up in the fucking way. Because I need to move this. I need to move this over by like 1. Not really in the way. We can move it down by 1 in a minute. It'd be fine. I'll figure it out later. And the one behind this can come down here too. There we go. Okay, so we've got like an infinite chem reactor room, which I kind of need like probably a solid floor for at some point. We do need to fix up the solar issue because I did move some that were in the way, and because of that, and we've arrived at the bandit camp. So just give it a hot fucking minute. There we go. Build out there. We will get to the camp in a second. Those ones are fine. They're fine. They're also fine. So these are the ones that we're missing at the moment. Now, am I marrying it up to the wall? I'm marrying it up to the other wall. Marrying it up to this wall. There we go. All right, this is why we're also having electricity issues at the moment. So, bandit encampment. First things first, where are people? Let's zoom in. You're a super loyal, Barbary. It's not a super loyal, it's nothing super special. Lyra, nothing super special. You can do stuff with animals though, but I have colonists that can do stuff with animals and they're not doing stuff with animals, so, you know. You're a super loyal. And Pezza is cooking and crafting. I always do need cooks, but like preferably cooks that do medical. So I'm not seeing anything too amazing yet. Where the fuck are my colonists? Ah, they're there. Alright. Let's bring them back down here. Somebody's already got a psychic shock lance on them, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Where's my raid one? Yeah, there we go. Good day at work. Yeah. I think they might have already headed off. They're here for a little bit earlier. And welcome back. I'm gonna have a bit of water while I'm waiting for everybody to arrive, and I'll keep an eye on who's coming out. Like Bizarra. I'm not gonna take them. Tosma, super loyal, donkey. I could get that for Q. She'd hate it. Alright, let me have some water. Hornet. High shooting. Intellectual. I don't really need intellectuals. Plants. Plants are useful. Billa. Yeah. And I already have a camber. The only one I might take is like, I could take donkey for Q. She'd absolutely fucking hate it though. Your melee, plants, and crafting. You're super loyal. And yeah, nothing super special in this pile. I don't really want anybody. If somebody goes down, I might like take them with us, but we'll see. What do you mind? Usually 2 nights a week. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I see them in like your chat pretty frequently. But yeah, I've only got to like say hello a couple of times here. I still don't think I've even said hello in your chat. Hey, I just keep lurking. I do this occasionally, and then eventually I say hi, and it comes across as like a first time chat. And I'm like, wait, I've been here for ages though. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't love how close they're getting, but they don't have a turret, so it's good. It's fine. One day I'll speak, and then you know, it's one of those. Oh, hold on a second. I could just eradicate them. No, they might have goods that I want, so we'll just wait a minute. Yeah, one day I'll talk in chat, then you'll never find I shut up. So there is that like downside to it. Can you guys stand about here? Who are you? Oh, you're super loyal. As soon as they're super loyal, I just don't even register what the fuck their stats are, because I literally don't care. I don't take them. But yeah, whoever, like, I like how like lime green that is. It's great. These guys don't really stand a chance. Mal, do you want to come stand in the pile? And Loser could probably stand next to Dark Eye. I think everybody's here. Jane, maybe aim at that one, and Delicious can help, because Delicious spends half of his battle just laying down. So, payments arrived. I want more people to talk to, honestly. Sometimes it's quiet. My only thing is, like, I know you stream before I stream, and usually before I stream, I'm usually, like, spending time, like, hanging out with my partner and, like, watching shows or chatting and stuff like that. So, I don't typically, like, actually come in to talk during that time. So that's like the only like downside to like streaming before me and stuff. But afterwards, like people that like stream afterwards, I normally also just lurk in their chat forever, and I also don't talk because I'm normally like editing and shit, but I'm normally also still there too. So it's like either or kind of thing, and neither's a win, you know, for like getting me to like be talky and stuff. It's entirely of like if I've got the time and stuff, which mind you, when I take time off, bulk goods trader has finally arrived. God damn it. Hang on a second. You are not a super loyal, and you're not a super loyal. You do cooking. I will take you. I mean, you do shooting, and nobody else is down. So I guess these are ours, and they're also prison beds, and some of these two specifically are that. And Mal, can you capture, what the fuck is your name? Gusha. Okay, fine. And Chalky Mate, can you grab, I already have a camber. That's not going to fucking get confusing at all. Anywho, next Wednesday to Wednesday, I have like a week off, right? So usually when I have time off and I'm rigging and stuff, I'm usually still awake at the regular time that I'm awake, which is at night. And I normally, like, at some point want to lurk into somebody's chat and stuff and, like, catch, like, the regular streams and stuff. But, yeah, I will be rigging and shit and resting. So there's a good point of time where I'm going to be just efficiently passed out and like unresponsive essentially, and then there'll be like the other period of time where I'm like actively awake and like, yeah, I may like lurk and chat during those times and stuff. So yeah, you may see me, I might chat, or I might just lurk like a complete creep like always. So we'll see. I think Aries tending and Camber could do with tending. Where is Kit Kat? Kit Kat, can I get you in here? Can you tend to them? I kind of want... Is it Gusha? No, I want Camber out of the two, honestly. If I could. But I think Gusha is kind of like bleeding out fast. Yeah, faster. So I could give you better medicine, maybe, if you needed it. I need to aim stream for most of next week. An event and things of, but coming back from another wedding on Sunday, so might be a Drano for the first one. It's fine. It's fine. Don't stress too much. You stream, you stream. If you don't stream, don't stress. People will come back and watch you as soon as you're live again anyway. Are you alive? Sort of. He's lightly bleeding. I don't really have a spot for him. Yeah. I don't know. You've got 23 hours. I would like to give you somewhere to lay to be safe. Mitz, can you rest there? Remember Team once said that I am the stress or something. Oh my god. I have like friends that are like, they go by Emperor something, right? I'm not gonna like name drop it, but I started reading that sentence and I almost read out that instead, and I'm like, I had to stop myself for a second there. I'm like, no, that's not what that is. And my other fucking traders arrived too. So yeah, I'll go deal with them in a second. But I don't know. I was thinking something like that the other day. I don't know what it was. If I remember, I'll come back to that conversation, because yeah, I don't know. There was something related to stress. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Anybody that's awake at this time? Labia's up. Hey, Labia. Can you go and... Where the fuck is the guy with the question mark? You. Can you go trade with them for a hot second? And who else is awake? Silverware is awake, but I don't know if you are the... Yeah, you're the conversational. Get your cheeks down here and I guess get trading with these guys, because somebody gifted me fucking human leather and I had to set all of my fucking benches to not use human leather just in case it upsets somebody. So yeah, I want that shit off my map. We don't use that. Okay. I also need to make more solar and crap. Are these two gonna live? Because I want to take specifically this dudette, whatever, for the purpose of cooking. Although, you know what I also can do? I know, if we wait, I could throw them straight into a caravan, but if I wait, we could harvest all of the medicine on this particular map. I don't want you guys to grab the berries. As great as berries would be, the medicine would immediately give us such a huge boost back home. I've already got it saved, so in the worst case scenario, if one of them die, I can flip back and we can just go. We'll see. Also, there's shit here I could technically hunt, and I don't know if it will go bad in transit, but there's like no stuff here that I want to take, and I think these guys get... Where did I get my reward? Hold on. Where did you guys dump the reward? Payment arrived. Yeah. Jump to location. Somewhere here. Oh, did you guys break my fucking roof? Is that what you did? Hold on. And I'm in a trade, so I can't find out. Okay, that's fine. I don't super want to buy your ducks. I could for the purpose of culling. There's chocolate, there's meat, there's berries. I don't require chem fuel. I could use medicine components. I don't require cloth. I have a fuck ton of leathers and cloths and shit. Speaking of, where is that motherfucking human leather? Get that crap out of here. I could sell you guys some steel because I have a fuck ton of steel. Let's Reproduction, all this sort of stuff. I don't need to be selling that. I don't need a new set of books, even though that would probably give them additional entertainment. I do have a shit ton of organs and prosthetics and bionics now, but I'm here to sell crappy clothing, ideally. And I have 2 traders at the moment, so I want to sell off as much gear as I possibly can that they will take, because I need my colonists to go and craft new gear so that the 170 odd people that have like tattered apparel, I think it's like 171, give or take, whatever that number is behind there, we need to make new clothing, and that requires us not having a stack of clothing. Mind you, potentially not selling masterwork would be great, but they're not wearing it, so if it's on the ground, they're probably not going to wear it. There is so much clothing to go. This is why I called for 2 traders. Oh no, here we go. We're into the other. I also have all these. I could sell it. Well, hold on. Which one is this? Bulk goods trader. I don't know which one Labia found first. It should be the higher one. So they will probably want these things specifically. And there's a legendary chair, and those are silver billiards. I just feel like getting rid of really high level equipment. I mean, I usually try to keep like a certain amount of stuff, but I have like rebuilt a bunch of things here. Like there's a whole bunch of like masterwork shit that I've got I'm holding on to, but like I can gift those to my allies and crap if I really need to. So, you know, I'm trying to like work out, like there's a lot of shit I don't need, but there's some stuff I can reclaim the goods, you know? Like all of this stuff is way too much, but I'll get rid of it because I don't know if the other ones are gonna want to buy it, as opposed to the other ones are definitely gonna want to buy clothing from us. So hold on, not all of that. Go back down like by 1, add that. Probably about as close enough as we're going to get. So they can have all the bedrolls, which I do not want. And they can have some of the armchairs, which I also don't want. Because I can pull apart a lot of the silver stuff. And the special like armchairs, I can put them into like special rooms. First up. No, they already finished the roof. So it did break the fucking roof. I don't know why they dropped it here, but I got that and a skill trainer, right? So somebody must be bringing in a new skill trainer over here. I don't know who could be possibly carrying that. I don't see anybody carrying it, but Spoonie's carrying over the materials and shit. Now this is the other one, and I do think that they are not going to want as high quality. Oh shit, went too far. They're not going to want as high a quality crap. Yeah, I thought so. Fuck yeah. Okay. So apparently I have a slate structure somewhere. Went to school as a kid, we called, was it? Went to school with a kid called Spoonie, lol. Yeah, well, in this colony, I have so many fucking colonists, there's a good chance I have somebody called something, you know? It's kind of like the, hazard of having this many colonists, honestly. I haven't purchased anything from you guys yet, so... Mind you, this lot probably would have been a lot happier with the human leather as opposed to the other. But what can we get from you? Emu eggs, meat, all the meat, and pemmican. I'll definitely take that. I'll take the extra yaks because they'll get culled. I'll take the extra muffalo because they'll get automatically culled. Plus it costs money, right? So I can exchange that for other shit. And I'm still like well and truly fucking over, because if I really wanted to, I could just sell them wood. But I want to empty out my inventory like so badly. This is why I called these fuckers. I've got to call for like a whole nother trader at this rate. Those are kind of good. Those ones are not. Not how I did it, but made an ideology in a way that they don't care about human leather. Probably because cannibalism is acceptable. I mean, that's fair. I don't have any of the DLCs, so it's not like I can twist them to want or not want something, you know. It's just how they are. I don't know if they'll be upset by if human leather gets used to make something in the colony. So I'm just not going to like take that risk, you know? Because the last thing I need is like nearly 300 colonists being rightly pissed that somebody's wearing a pair of like fucking human leather pants, you know? Dread leather from Anomaly is still a nightmare. Oh yeah, I have heard of people talk about that because like they'll drop like a good piece of equipment in somebody's like Rim Connect, and then yeah, the person will put it on because it's good quality, but then it will like plague them and shit. So I have heard of that. Chuck that there. So I do need to call for new I need to call for new fucking traders to come in. You should be able to do communication. You can do like a 7. I need somebody that can do higher than that. I'm watching like, oh no, that's Corpsey. Hold on. Not Dally. I want Corpsey in this case. Corpsey, mate. Can I get, oh, it's out of power at the moment. Okay. Well, we kind of need to get all the electricity back online, realistically. I wasn't going to like make these super far down, but I'm getting to the point where I kind of need to bring these down a bit because we need additional electricity. So off we go with building these, and a squirrel self-tamed. I don't know if I've got a tame set thing for that, but we'll find out in a hot second. I had a spawn of dread leather duster coat. So mad about it the whole time. Like, bro, this was yours. I mean, the game kind of gave it to him, so, you know, solar panels aren't connected to the grid. They should be, but we kind of just are moving everything forwards at the moment. So some of them are, and some of them need work. Like, I can't move those ones forwards. That's the only reason why I didn't have that in that particular shape. But that's okay. We can't have it being fucking perfect. So where is this fucking squirrel? You, mate. That's not how this colony works. And that's broken. That's our problem. How can I get into... I can pop it from that. And we can leave... No, don't deconstruct that door. You're going to need to leave that door open. There we go. And there's a cat eating a kitten. So that's happening. Yeah,